where daylight feared to go, came home with coal beneath his nails and winter in his clothes. He kept a yellow canary in a jar above the stove. Said when a small thing quits its singing, that's when a wise man goes. But the canary in the glass still sings when no one's near. Its little wings beat warning for the men who would not hear. Fenwick buried 30 miners, then buried what it knew. But the canary in the glass keeps singing through the blue. The foreman smelled the poison 3 full hours before the fall. But the company train was waiting and the coal cars weren't filled all. He told the men, keep digging, it's only mountain air. Then he rode home before the siren left their supper getting cold. And the canary in the glass still sings when no one's near. Its little wings beat warning for the men who would not hear. Fenwick buried 30 miners, then buried what it knew. But the canary in the glass keeps singing through the blue. Last spring they drained the lower tunnel and found my father's lamp still hanging from a timber beam beside the foreman's cap. Scratched deep into the metal were 6 words, black with dust. He heard the bird quit singing. He sent us down because now the canary in the glass sings louder every year. It shakes the courthouse windows when the company men appear. Fenwick buried 30 miners, but one truth made it through. The canary in the glass was never singing for the dead. It was singing for the few who knew. The jar upon the courthouse steps at sunrise in the rain. By noon every mine bell in the valley was ringing without a chain. There's a hollow tree behind the house where my grandma used to hide letters from the man she loved before she became a bride. Grandpa never spoke his name, but he sharpened knives too long. And every Sunday at the table, silence sang the loudest song. When Grandma died, we found a ribbon tied around a rusted key, and a note that said, "Forgive me for the woman I could be."
I carried it into the backwoods where the old roots twist and kneel, and the
the truth the house denied. Every woman has a river that the family tried to hide.
Sing hollow tree gospel,
let the buried voices rise. There are saints in Sunday dresses with storms behind their eyes.
Inside the trunk were 50 letters, soft with rain and years.
Every page smelled like tobacco,
every line was stained with tears.
He had asked her once to meet him
where the train cut through the pine.
She had packed one dress and courage,
then she heard her mother crying.
So she stayed and cooked the suppers,
raised the babies, made the bed.
but she wrote his name in secret,
just to keep one dream from dead.
Sing
hollow tree gospel,
tell the truth the house denied.
every woman has a river
that the family tried to hide.
Sing hollow tree gospel,
let the buried voices rise.
there are saints in Sunday dresses
with storms behind their eyes.
I burned no letters that evening, I judged no wedding band.
I just pressed my palm to the hollow
and tried to understand.
Sing
hollow tree gospel, for the lives we never see,
for the names beneath the aprons,
for the locked up parts of me.
Sing
hollow tree gospel,
let forgiveness find the ground.
Grandma's voice came through the branches,
and it did not make a sound.
the tree fell down that winter,
but the hollow
stayed in me.
Mabel Harold dressed the dead folks in a room behind the stairs, closed their eyes with gentle fingers, combed the river from their hair. Her father kept a black-bound ledger locked beneath the embalming room, with one page torn clean from the binding and one name missing from the tomb. Every grave has got a number, every coffin has a name, but the ledger at Harrow's home keeps one secret from the clay. You can stitch the mouth of sorrow, you can make the pale look warm, but the ledger at Harrow's home knows who never made it home. 63. A stranger came without a face. Sheriff Boone called him a drifter, said, put him in the pauper's place. Mabel found a wedding picture sewn inside his Sunday coat. Her own mother by the courthouse, and her father's name below. Every grave has got a number, every coffin has a name, but the ledger at Harrow's home keeps one secret from the clay. You can stitch the mouth of sorrow, you can make the pail look warm, but the ledger at Harrow's home knows who never made it home. She broke the lock one Good Friday, while the town knelt down to pray. Found her father's crooked writing, Boone paid cash, no stone, no name. Then the lamps went blue and trembling, and the drawer slid open wide. Every unclaimed soul was whispering, put the truth where we can lie. Now each grave has got a number, and that stranger has his name. Mabel nailed the missing ledger page to the courthouse in the rain. Sheriff Boone was found by morning with black ink across his palms, and the ledger at Harrow's home had written one name more. Mabel left before the sunrise, took no money, coat or comb, but some nights the dead sit upright in the rooms at Harrow's home. Last grade delivered a winter from a Ford with chains on tires, carried pension checks and postcards past the frozen telephone wires. For 40 years he knew each family, every widow, dog and gate, but one blue envelope stayed hidden in the lining of his coat. There's a letter in a light as gray's coat, still sealed beneath the thread. Words can starve inside an envelope long after mouths are dead. Every house received its sorrow, every name received its due, but the letter in Elias Gray's coat never made its way to you. It came from France in early springtime, 1945, from the man my mother waited for and swore was still alive. Elias loved her from the schoolhouse, watched her candle every night. So we buried that blue envelope and told her daddy died. There's a letter in Elias Gray's coat, still sealed beneath the thread. Words can starve inside an envelope long after mouths are dead. Every house received its sorrow, every name received its due, but the letter in Elias Gray's coat never made its way to you. We found him near the county mailbox, frozen upright in the snow, with one hand pressed against his heart and one beneath his coat. The letter said, I'm coming home, Ruth, meet me where the lilacs grow. On the back, and Elias writing, Lord forgive me, she can't know. From Elias Gray's coat lies open on her stone. Daddy lived till 79, believing she had gone. Every mile between two people can begin with one untruth, and the letter in Elias Gray's coat killed a love that made it through. Each February, by the mailbox, blue paper crosses through the snow. No stamp, no name, no destination, just the words, I'm coming home. The clock above cell 4 still reads 11:59, though the courthouse wound it every week till the night they crossed that line. The clock above cell 4 won't give midnight to the dead. 1 minute hangs like judgment over every word they said. You can pardon flesh and bone, you can blame the hands of time, but the clock above cell 4 knows who carried out the crime. Silas Bell was 23, worked the sawmill south of town. They found a widow's silver locket near the place her body drowned. My father wore the sheriff's badge, swore he saw that young man run. The jury prayed, the preacher nodded, and the hanging rope was hung. The clock above cell 4 won't give midnight to the dead. 1 minute hangs like judgment over every word they said. You can pardon flesh and bone, you can blame the hands of time, but the clock above cell 4 knows who carried out the crime. pocket and a flower sat beneath his bed, with a photograph of that young widow and a note she never sent. It read, "Meet me by the Black River, we can leave before first light." On the back my father's writing, she chose Silas, make it right. Now the clock above cell 4 has begun to move again. Its hands crawl past the minute where they murdered an innocent man. I laid the badge beneath the gallows, heard the old jail timbers cry, and the clock above cell 4 struck 12 for the first time. At dawn they found the cell door open and one shadow on the wall. Mine was standing by the window, but it wasn't mine at all. Back into Merced County with mud dried on my tires, a matchbook from a burned out motel, and a coat that smelled like fire. The church bell coughed at midnight, the Black River held its tongue, and Mama's Bible on the dashboard felt heavier than a gun. Oh, the porch light knows my name, though the house won't say it loud. I left here wearing Sunday clothes, came back beneath the thundercloud. If the Lord still keeps a ledger, there's a page I can't outrun. Oh, the porch light knows my name, but it don't call me son. My brother's truck was in the driveway, rust blooming by the door, same cracked glass in the kitchen window from the fight we had before. I found his hat beside the wood stove, dust gathered in the brim, and a photograph turned face down like the room was done with him. Oh, the porch light knows my name, though the house won't say it loud. I left here wearing Sunday clothes, came back beneath a thundercloud. If the Lord still keeps a ledger, there's a page I can't outrun. Oh, the porch light knows my name, but it don't call me son. There's a raven on the fence post, there's a storm behind the pines, there's a prayer I never finished, still choking on the line. I put my hand against the doorway, felt the cold come through the grain, and I heard my mother whisper, like rain forgetting rain. Porch light knows my name, it burns yellow, thin and tired. It watched one boy leave clean as snow, and one come home through fire. If forgiveness is a river, I can't find where it runs. Oh, the porch light knows my name, but it don't call me son. I slipped out by the Black River with my coat beneath my head. At dawn that little porch light was still burning for the dead. Sallow stands like a white stone where the old farm used to breathe. Cornrows bend in the evening like they're hiding something underneath. Grandpa died in harvest weather with his hands full of twine. They said his heart gave out at sunset, but I knew that heart was mine. He had found me in the barn loft with a bottle and a lie. Said, boy, shame is just a coffin with the lid still open wide. I walked away before he finished, let the screen door slam his name. Now every autumn after sundown I hear ghosts move through the grain. There are ghosts in the grain. There are voices in the corn. There's a man I never thanked in the house where I was born. There are ghosts in the grain. When the cold wind calls my name, and I'd give my last tomorrow for one yesterday again. They sold the farm for county taxes, put a highway through the hill. Now trucks run past the mailbox where his hand is waiting still. I work nights at the sawmill, come home smelling like pine. And my boy asked why I whisper when we pass that county line. I tell him some land remembers every footstep, every word. Then the fields go still around us like they heard. Last week I bought back 1 acre where the old barn used to lean. Drove a stake into the hard dirt and fell down on my knees. There are ghosts in the grain. There are voices in the corn. There's a man I never thanked in the house where I was born. There are ghosts in the grain. When the cold wind calls my name, and I'd give my last tomorrow for one yesterday again. I found his rusted pocket watch buried near the walnut tree. It stopped the night I left him, but it started up for me. There are ghosts in the grain, but I'm listening now. I can hear his old boots walking through the thunder and the plow. There are ghosts in the grain. Let them call me by my name. Some men don't come back living, but they come back just the same. The corn bowed down at sunrise, and I finally bowed too. since the preacher lost his voice. He traded hymns for whiskey and called silence his choice. The church bell cracked in August when the Miller boy came home in a pine box with no metal and a letter from the road. His mama swept the front steps, though nobody came to pray. Just dust, two crows, and a screen door slapping judgment all day. And I was standing in the back pew with my hat down in my hands, knowing I had sold that boy a ticket out of this land. There's no choir in Mercy Town, no amen in the air, just a crack bell calling sinners who are too ashamed to care. There's no choir in Mercy Town, only boots on hollow ground, and the Lord keeps leaning closer, but we don't make a sound. I ran the station counter, sold coffee, maps, and lies, told every restless young man there was glory past the pines. Miller signed his name at 17 with his mama in the rain. I said, boy, the world is waiting, like I didn't know its teeth. Now his picture's in the window by the feed store and the mill, and his mother won't buy sugar if my hands are on the till. There's no choir in Mercy Town, no amen in the air, just a crack bell calling sinners who are too ashamed to care. There's no choir in Mercy Town, only boots on hollow ground, and the Lord keeps leaning closer, but we don't make a sound. Last night I found the preacher sleeping under the altar rail. He said some songs don't leave you, they just rot behind the veil. There's no choir in Mercy Town, but I hear that mother cry. Every note I never sang is a bird that cannot fly. There's no choir in Mercy Town, still I kneel where dust is found. If forgiveness ever passes through, I hope it hears this sound. The bell rang once at sunrise, and nobody knew who pulled it. My father fix the courthouse clocks with a loop over one eye. He could mend a broken minute, but he never told me why. He kept a drawer of silver gears and a photograph face down of my mother by the cottonwood in her yellow Sunday gown. Every night at 9:30, he'd stop his hands and pray, like time had done some awful thing he still could not repay. I was young and full of leaving, I was mean enough to run. Now the hour hand is trembling for the clockmaker's son. The clockmaker's son can't turn the years around. I broke the only heart that kept this house unwound. The clockmaker's son, with a key beneath his tongue. All the clocks kept ticking, but I never did grow young. I came home after 20 winters with my suitcase full of smoke. Found his coat behind the counter and the last watch that he broke. There was a note inside the casing, written small as any sin. Tell your mother I was sorry if you ever see her again. Then I knew the yellow picture wasn't hidden out of pain. He had watched her walk to thunder and had never called her name. The clockmaker's son can't turn the years around. I broke the only heart that kept this house unwound. The clockmaker's son, with a key beneath his tongue. All the clocks kept ticking, but I never did grow young. At 9:30 I wound them all, every clock along the wall. And for one breath in that old shop, I heard my mother call. The clockmaker's son laid his pride down on the floor. I can't bring back my father, I can't open every door. The clockmaker's son heard mercy in the gears when the smallest broken pocket watch started moving after years. At 9:30 the whole town rang, and I finally answered one. There's a black dog at the crossing where the southbound freight runs late. He sits beside the warning lights like he's waiting on a name. The brakeman swore he saw him on the night the bridge gave way, when 13 cars went under and the moon turned river gray. My uncle drove that engine with a flask beneath the seat and a picture of his baby girl tucked under the receipt. He lived through steel and water, but he never lived through shame. And every time the red lights flash, that dog still looks the same. Black dog at the crossing, don't you bare your teeth at me. I know some men keep breathing long after they should be free. Black dog at the crossing, guarding what the rails won't tell. There's a whistle in the darkness and a death that walks from hell. Quiet after my own folks moved away. He taught me how to split oak, how to bow my head and pray. But some nights he'd wake up shaking, say, boy, don't trust the line. Every track knows where it's going, every bottle steals its time. When he died, I found a notebook hidden in the tool shed wall, 13 names in shaky letters, and forgive me after all. Black dog at the crossing, don't you bare your teeth at me. I know some men keep breathing long after they should be free. Black dog at the crossing, guarding what the rails won't tell. There's a whistle in the darkness and a death that walks from hell. I took that book at midnight, laid it down beside the track. The dog came close and smelled it, then he never once looked back. Black dog at the crossing, run on through the rain. Carry every name you carried, far beyond the shame. Black dog at the crossing, when the last red light is gone. May the dead sleep under mercy, may the living carry on. The crossing lights quit flashing, and the dog was never seen again.